Hey guys, welcome back, and I'm Blitzering back with another video review. And today's video review is the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra ATV Steel Crusher APV, I think. Sorry, not ATV. ATV is a different thing. It's like a little four-wheeled motorcycle kind of thing. APV, sorry. I'm not sure what APV stands for, so don't ask. And if you know, sure, whatever, comment, go ahead. No problem. So this particular vessel from the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra line, I wanted to review for a while, but I never got around to it until now when I was packing stuff for moving, and I just said, you know what, I'll review this before I put it in the box. So here we go. Let's get to it. So first off, I want to go over the figure that comes with this vessel, which is a regular Cobra Trooper or whatever you would call this. So he's dressed up a lot like a police officer, like riot police officers would be dressed up with a bulletproof vest, or at least what seems to be a bulletproof vest with a lot of patches, everything in that dark blue, that mask looking a lot like that. And then comes in the most stupid piece that I really don't like, which is this huge, I mean, just look at how huge this thing is. It's just ginormous. This huge, what was supposed to be, I'm guessing, an eye guard. However, it looks pretty bad, so I either keep it like this or completely take it back. So it doesn't look that bad at this point. It kind of looks like maybe a set or something, or like a headset or something. I don't know. But this, I just don't like the look of this, so I just keep it back. Standard articulation for Joe's. Ball jointed head, quite limited by up and down because of his vest, which, again, some of these vests and stuff, they look like they are removable. It's like a separate piece, but I don't want to risk it because I don't want to like take it off and then not be able to put it on. So ball jointed shoulder allows for quite a lot of articulation, actually. Ball jointed elbow, which again, lots and lots of articulation, and the ball jointed wrist. Then we go on to the waist, which not at the waist itself, but it's like in the middle here. It's almost like a ball joint, I'm guessing there. Then ball jointed legs, which again, lots of maneuverability there. I think it's double jointed knees. Yeah, double jointed knees, and the ankle articulation. So fairly good. However, one issue with my figure, and issue I've seen with several other reviews on YouTube, was the standing issue. It doesn't really stand very well, which is why I keep him usually inside the vehicle, and he does fit in nicely, which I'll show you just as soon as I'm done with the vehicle itself. So I'm just going to place the Trooper back there for now, and get to the vessel itself, which is exactly what we're here for, so to speak. So first thing I gotta mention is that it rolls awesome. It really feels like a really sturdy, really well worth it Hummer, which is exactly what it is. The wheels are rubber. They are not plastic, the usual thing, so it's actual rubber, which is really nice, and it allows for that smooth, more delicate kind of movement. The overall design of this thing is just awesome. It looks like it's gonna just plow through everything. Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly what the scene was. I think it was the chase, wasn't it? I think it was the chase that this vehicle was in. I'm not really sure. I've seen the movie once, and I'm gonna get it soon on DVD and then see it again to remember. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little update or something, I don't know. But overall, the overall look, I'm just turning it around a lot so that you guys can catch the small details while I'm turning it around. So, I mean, the overall look is just really awesome. Now, let's get to the features of this thing. So, first off is this front piece. This front piece is actually removable completely. So, you can make it look even more like a regular Hummer, except with all the deck of stickers. and stuff like that, which I'll get to in a minute. So this piece is removable, and it puts in quite easily, where you have a little hole there and this little peg right there, and you just go ahead and just slide that in there, and you get your Riot just plowing through mode of this thing. Then the doors, the two front doors, actually do open, and they do reveal quite a lot of nice detail inside the car itself, as you can see. And they have the little speed change, I forget what, the stick there, it doesn't move, the wheel doesn't move either, has the air conditioning, everything just really nice. So I'll take a little look through here. Top view, the seats, as you can see, have an actual design on them of some sort. Sorry if it's a little dusty, it's just that it was standing on my shelf for a little while. And then it has the where the speed or the disc would go, and whatever, the GPS or something like that. The back doors unfortunately do not open, but you don't really need them, and it is blocked off. Like on the inside it's just black, it's just a piece of plastic in there, so you can't even see the back. However, they still did the design of the back, so it's still there. So that's pretty much that. Then on each door on the back though, they have this little feature where you push this down, it has a little missile. The missile is removable, and again is placed quite easily on there with a little peg. So you can just push that in and close it up. And then same thing on the other side. So two of those you have. Now one really cool thing about this thing is the armored up top. So what you do is you take this piece right here and you just slide it. Now as you slide it all the way, you're going to hear that click, and this thing pops out, which is a cannon. It rotates really nicely, which again I'm guessing why the back is not available. Now, so you might think that this is it, but come on, we're talking about Cobra here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead up here, and we're going to try to get this out, which it really does not want to come out for some reason. There we go. And armor this thing up even more to have this complete defense, where it's pretty much a tank at this point. And one cool thing is, I love when toys do this and they implement the gimmick within the toy really well. It doesn't hurt the toy, it just improves it. And the missiles, you don't lose them because they're nicely hidden there. And if you would have this over, you would never even see it. So you would just pull this out, one of the missiles. It's orange, a little obvious, but hey, I mean it's fine. You would stick it in there, and then the button itself is actually right here. So you just press it, and it shoots out with quite good force, and I've checked it before, it does fly quite far away. One thing I would recommend when you're inserting the missiles, insert them this way, not this way, because it's a little harder to get them out if you insert all three that way. So try to insert them this way, they're a little easier to get out once you do want to get some of them out. And right now it's being a pain by not going in. There we go. So it went in, and you get 3 missiles with this. So now I'll show you real quick how would you put one of the actual figure in there. So he fits in there quite nicely. You can actually place his hand on the wheel. I always wondered when I got this that it would be quite difficult to see through just that little hole, but hey, that's why you have this to protect the front and this to protect to clear out the way. So as you can see, he sits there quite nicely, and once you slide this piece over, it allows for another action figure to stand up here and maybe have a gun and shoot from there. So one thing just before I finish up I wanted to mention is all the stickers you see everywhere, that's a little bit of a downside, is you have to apply them by yourself, but it is fun and it's not that difficult. It took me around, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes, but I really tried to get it exactly where it should be, and some of them are just applied where I would want to have it. So overall, this vessel is really great, and this is my only vessel so far from G.I. Joe overall, and I'm really happy with it, which is why I'm a little mad at myself for not picking up any more vessels for now. But I'm just into currently I'm going through a different phase of collecting, not really into G.I. Joe right now, so maybe I'll go back and pick up some vessels later on. But this is all I gotta say for this review. This thing is really great, really massive, really worth the money. So I'll catch you next time, guys. Blitzwinger out, and once again, X165, thanks a lot for the theme song.